Under the blazing afternoon sun, a narrow dirt road sliced through endless green fields. Galbano stood there, basket of fodder balanced confidently on her head, chin high, fearless. "Listen, city boy," she said bluntly, almost challengingly. "Degrees don't feed animals. I own 5 buffaloes, and 1 acre of land. Work for me, 10,000 a month." Shamir Sikander froze. His black luxury SUV sat defeated by the roadside, engine hissing and steaming in protest. Sweat slid slowly down his temple, but it wasn't the heat that made his heart stumble. It was her, this village girl's sheer audacity. He glanced at his Rolex, then back at her. She wasn't ordinary. Sun-kissed skin glowing like warm molten gold, bold coal-lined eyes that refused to lower, soft pink lips curled in faint challenge. The simple yellow suit and flowing dupatta framed her like poetry written straight out of soil and sunlight. A slow, dangerous smile curved Shamir's mouth. "Tempting offer," he replied, voice calm, too calm. "But 10,000 is a little low for someone with my skills. And I've never fed buffaloes before." Galbano scoffed, loud, unapologetic. "That's the problem with you city men, too much attitude, zero hard work." She tilted her head, eyes glinting. "Our village boys do it for half that. You look lazy anyway." Bangles clinked like tiny silver laughs as she turned and walked away, proud, unbothered, leaving nothing but dust and the echo of her quiet arrogance behind. Shamir watched her go, and something inside him quietly woke up. The next morning, the Sikander Haveli thrummed with celebration. Drums pounded. The rich aroma of biryani wrapped around everyone. The whole village had gathered for the historic moment, the turban ceremony of their new chief. Among the women sat Galbano, dressed in soft pink, glowing but restless. Then the announcement cracked through the air like thunder. "Today, Sardar Sikander honors his grandson. The new chief of this village, Shamir Sikander." Galbano looked up casually, and her breath stopped. There he was, the same, city boy. Now in a crisp white sherwani, authority and quiet power carved into every line of his face. Her heart crashed. Humiliation burned hot behind her eyes. She stood quietly, trying to slip away, when a deep, amused voice filled the microphone. "Leaving without saying goodbye, Miss Employer." The entire crowd turned. Shamir descended from the stage, smiling, slow, teasing, devastating. "I've thought about your job offer," he said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "If you raise the salary to 15,000, I might just give up being chief and come take care of your buffaloes." Her cheeks flamed crimson. The whole village watched her burn. I didn't know who you were," she whispered, voice small for the first time in her life. He leaned closer, close enough that only she could hear. "No worries." A soft, wicked smile. "City boys aren't that useless after all." Where the real story begins. Jealous relatives. Forged documents. A poisonous plot to snatch the ancestral land. Shamir stood alone against his own blood. In the village court, he tore the lies apart, voice steady, eyes blazing. When justice finally won, Galbano looked at him. Not with mockery this time, but with something new, something deep, respect. The test of love. Shamir's mother tried to buy Galbano's silence. An envelope thick with money landed in her hands. Galbano stared at it, then slowly pushed it back. Tears shimmered in her eyes, but her voice never shook. "I may be poor," she swallowed hard, "but I am not for sale." She walked away, head high, heart breaking. Then came the worst days. Shamir fell ill. Isolation grew. Rebellion whispered through the village streets. But then, when Shamir stood at his weakest, broken, feverish, almost defeated, Galbano stepped forward before the entire village like a lioness protecting her own. "If Shamir is removed," she declared, voice ringing clear and fierce, "this village will be orphaned." Silence. Absolute silence. The end. The traitor was cast out. Shamir's mother bowed her head, tears falling, and finally accepted her mistake. And Galbano became the lady of the Haveli. On their wedding night, under strings of fairy lights and the scent of jasmine. Shamir leaned close, mischievous grin returning. "So, is that 10,000 salary job still available?" Galbano looked up at him, eyes soft now, sparkling. She smiled, slow, tender, full of love. "Now you'll have to pay," she whispered, touching his cheek. "A lifetime's salary, for my love, and all my tantrums." He laughed softly, pulled her closer. And the world finally felt